Well, you know, when Denise located here to Oregon, to the Willamette Valley, we became acquainted through our church association, and I participated with Denise on her life coaching and communication seminars and communication coaching as well.
Denise is, I always enjoy her company. She is a good listener. She enjoys being around people. She enjoys communicating with them on a positive note, and it shows. I feel, not only with myself, but with others, I've observed that you're important to her as an individual.
The colors is just simply something to help tie you to the core principles associated with each other. They serve as a very good guide. So when you understand what you are, what your dominant personality type is, as you interact with other people, in my case, when I worked at a retail setting, I dealt with my colleagues, maybe not so much with the customer, but my colleagues that I dealt with on a daily basis. My ability to understand myself and then to basically have a basic understanding of the way they were based on what I observed allowed me to take and approach them and relate to them in a way that my personality type didn't come across in a negative way. So you know, it's about being approachable, but it's also about approaching somebody else and on their level with their personality type and not make them feel uncomfortable. I mean, that's critically important in our relationships. It's an ongoing process, though. You know, in the military, in which I came from, you know, many times dealing with people that I dealt with, men, and in a military environment, sometimes you deal with challenging personalities, but a lot of times you don't. You might characterize somebody as being pretty challenging. They might not be very approachable. You know, sometimes understanding that individual and really their motivations, tying in with what Denise brings in with the communication principles, it intrigued me to really better understand myself, as well as to, based on my personality type, to improve my quality of relationship with other people, my family, my children, colleagues, professionally or otherwise.
So since our family has become aware of the color code, I think we've been more accepting of each other, more patient, more tolerant, and we've been able to add humor. Humor is good in our communication. And so since we're familiar with these principles of the color code, it's, as a group, as a family group, it's added more life and fun and something to share.
I'm getting ready to assume a new job here within the week, and I really know and feel that these principles will help me in my new employment. It's about self-awareness, and I'll get to know my colleagues, the people I work with, and with these principles I can take and really be more effective, I think, in my relationships with them.